I'm Ezelle from the upcoming. Lovely to speak to you. So, obviously, Sex Pistols, massively iconic band. Are you a fan, and what would be your favourite song?
So I have to say that I wasn't really a fan before I watched the show. I think it's good to be honest that way because this show is going to introduce people to that younger audience. I didn't know of them. I knew of the songs, but now I think I have to say Pretty Vacant. And I know that's probably biased because Glenn wrote that song mainly, but it's such a cool song. That and Submarine. Yeah.
So, how did you get involved in the projects in the first place in this series?
A good old-fashioned audition. I have a twin brother. We always auditioned for the same thing, and we both auditioned together. Caught Danny's interest. Did quite a few tapes actually. You know, it wasn't easy. Did a Zoom with Danny himself, and I ended up getting cast later on in the process. I had to play catch-up actually. I had to learn the bass in 2 weeks. The other lads had like months of rehearsal and training, so it was a whirlwind. But so grateful to be a part of this, and just did a Zoom with Danny. That was the last port of call, a Zoom call.
And can you tell us a little bit about the character that you play in this series and who you bring to life in the band?
Right, so Glenn Matlock is an amazing bass player. He is the first bass player of the Sex Pistols. I think when you think of the Sex Pistols, you see Sid Vicious, especially for a younger crowd, and I think this show is really going to help get Glenn's name out there because there is no Sex Pistols without Glenn Matlock. His musical stamp is on all of the songs. He was arguably the most musical. He really was the driving force in why there was real music there. Yeah, I'm glad that this show is going to bring that to light a little bit. Well, not that it wasn't brought to light, but for a younger audience.
How was it working with Danny Boyle and obviously such a huge ensemble cast in this?
It's a cliche, but working with Danny's a masterclass. I mean, he is just so giving and has such stamina. And he seems to adapt the way he works to every actor. Cares so much, cares so much. And in terms of the ensemble, I mean, I've never worked with an ensemble like this. I mean, I'm just looking to my left. You've got Tallulah Riley, Thomas Brodie Sangster, you've got Ferdial Welsh here. I mean, look at this ensemble. I mean, you have people in smaller roles that shouldn't be in smaller roles just to be in this show. So I think the ensemble is pretty outstanding.
What is sort of next for you?
I don't know. I'm going to keep seeing what's out there. I've got a movie out at the moment called Phantom of the Open with Mark Rylance and Sally Hawkins. It's a golf movie. It's very not punk, but it is set in the 70s. I play a disco dancer with my twin brother, so I think I'm playing the type of character that my character now would have beaten up, that type of thing. But yeah, and then just, writing and auditioning.
Well, good luck with it all, and thank you very much for speaking to us. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
Bye-bye.